Reading is fertilizer for the mind. We have no excuse comparable to a death threat for not relentlessly pursuing knowledge. Exercising one's inalienable right to read is not a luxury sacrificed in the interest of time. It is a privilege to be indulged at every opportunity. That is why we must become compulsive and voracious readers. Reading gives us access to new information from a variety of sources, not systematically diluted and politicized into editorial commentary rather than objective facts. Most people read to find thoughts. They are content with adopting those thoughts as their thoughts. Empowerment comes when we read to form thoughts. In other words, don't count on someone else to provide an opinion for you. Gather knowledge from philosophers, scientists, economists, religious scholars, social activists, and anyone who puts pen to paper. Like a recipe made from scratch, use the best ingredients to create unique, personalized convictions of your own creation. Read to form opinions, not find them. Furthermore, if you learn new information or have a personal experience that changes what you've come to believe, do something most women never ever learn to do. This is very important, so I'm mentioning it many times throughout this book. Read the next sentence slowly, multiple times. You have an inalienable right to change your mind or modify your position. That is part of maturing. Most children think reindeer can fly because their loving parents convinced them this is so. If one never encounters a flying reindeer as an adult, it's reasonable to conclude they are now extinct. Remember, thoughts, like recipes, can always be improved upon by adding or deleting ingredients. Start your intellectual growth spree by taking your mental shopping cart to the idea store where everything is free and you won't do any damage to your credit score. Extra credit. Here's a small example of how you can benefit financially from reading something as mundane as a mail insert. I was considering switching cable companies and bundling my cable with my internet and home phone service. By my rough calculation, the cost of the bundle would be cheaper than the individual services, leading to significant savings over a few years. However, my main reason for switching was the potential convenience of having one provider and one bill. One afternoon after work, I stopped by the storefront of the company I was considering as my new provider to get some information. The salesman was very helpful. He even gave me a demonstration of the numerous features of his company's cable service. He went so far as to offer me a monthly credit of $19 for 1 year and a $100 rebate to cover the cost of switching. He dangled that bait so skillfully I almost bit, but something told me to investigate this great bargain. Back home, I recall getting a postcard in the mail a few weeks earlier encouraging me to switch to the new company. I'd skimmed it before I tossed it in the trash. I remembered reading something about a gift card, but the salesman at the store hadn't mentioned anything about it. I surfed to the company's website. Guess what? If I signed up for one of their bundles online, I would still get $19 a month credit for 1 year plus $200 cash back and a $25 Visa gift card. It took 10 minutes max to sign up online with the new company. Can I buy a Maserati with a little windfall like this? No, not a real one. But I could add a little more money to my IRA or enjoy a nice dinner with my family. Opportunities like this happen all the time, especially in this economy. Companies are desperate for your business, and they're making all sorts of great offers like cash back, rebates, and free stuff that most people never notice because they don't read the fine print or take a few minutes to compare offers. Over time, taking a few minutes to do a little research, comparing companies or looking for discounts can save you a lot of money. I know you cannot and should not spend hours shopping around every time you buy a candy bar. Definitely shop around when you're making a large purchase or a long-term commitment where a contract is involved. You should know it's going to cost $3,000 to terminate your vehicle lease early, or if there's a prepaid penalty on your mortgage. Don't let anyone rush you into signing or buying anything without reading through the agreement and asking as many questions as you need to in order to understand the commitment you are making. If they pressure you, walk away. The deal of a lifetime comes along every day. You will never become financially secure by throwing away hundreds or thousands of dollars because you won't take the time to do the same due diligence for yourself that you would in renewing or negotiating a contract for your employer or your parents. Ladies, be leery when someone brags to you, "I don't read," or "I don't have time to read," or "I only read X." That's like saying, "I don't ever want to learn anything on my own again." If the government of the United States takes control of all publications and refuses to print any article without Uncle Sam's pre-approval, what would we do?